What's up, everybody? You just tuned into Let's Get Right with God, the talk show where we turn sinners into saints. So if y'all ready, let's get talking. I think a lot of time, as believers or somebody who's building a relationship with God, or somebody who's basically just going through something and they want to know how to come out of it, how to get out of it. And I realize that what we have a lot of in this world today is people who will tell us that if you don't do this, then you're going to hell, or either you're going to be punished for it, or they either tell us you need to do this because God isn't pleased with that. When we already know that, most of the time we're just looking for somebody to take our hand and walk us through, like, what's the process? Okay, I know this isn't of God, so how do I come out of it? Or how do I stop this bad habit? Or how do I turn from this? We're just looking for somebody to tell us, you're saying that I need to stop doing this and I need to do this, but how do I stop that? Because it don't just stop. Looking for somebody to point fingers at us. We're not looking for somebody to tell us what we already know. We're looking for somebody to help us, to point out what we can't see. Because honestly, we need to be informed about the things we don't know. Like, if I'm telling you, I'm coming to you with this, that I have a problem with this, but I know it's not of God and I know it's displeasing and I'm being convicted of it, but I don't know how to come out of it. Can you help me? Don't automatically tell me, oh, you're going to hell if you don't stop, or you need to get in church. I already know these things. Tell me the process, like, what's it going to take? Don't just tell. And I think that's the problem with a lot of people today. Is people point fingers at people and they just tell them you have two options: either get it right or continue to do what you're doing and you're going to hell. No, you have to tell people, baby, that's not of God. That's displeasing. If you don't know that, then now you do. This is what you need to do to come out of it. You can come out of it. It doesn't just stop. Sometimes deliverance takes a process. Coming out of something takes a process. Even though God can take things away instantly, which is what he did for me, sometimes some people it requires a process. And the thing that people believers or Christians, like godly people, they tend to forget that it don't happen overnight. That's what they tend to forget to tell us. Like, it's the process. You need to do this. Walk us through it. Okay, I can come out of this. How? What do I need to do? You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. Continue doing this. Start doing this. Like, most times we're tempted because we're allowing ourselves to be tempted. We fall into our fleshly desires. We put ourselves in tempting situations. All we're looking for is somebody to tell us, okay, you do know that's not of God, right? And if you don't stop, then this will happen. But you can be delivered. You can come out of that. You can turn away from that if you do this. The other thing is, you never know why a person is the way that they are. You never know why they act that way. You never know why they're battling what they're battling or what they're going through, unless you have the spirit of discernment or unless God reveals it to you. Your job is to just be there and to just help them through that, to minister to them, to pray for them, to speak life into them, to spread the goodness of Jesus, to let them know that they can be delivered, they can be turned from those ways, they can be saved, they can be set free, healed. So let's try to just remember that. I think that's the main problem in this world today when it comes to drawing people to God, and when it comes to people building that relationship with people, turning sinners into saints. We have to let people know that it's a process. Everything is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. No, it's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen. It's going to happen. You just have to be willing. You just have to have a made up mind. You just have to be determined that you want change. You want to be healed, set free, and delivered.